Alright everybody, back on my Martian Warrior. This is the start of part 2 of me building the Martian Warrior. Here's his spacesuit, and you can see here I have the magnetic wire coming out that will go through this leg here and through the bottom of his foot and hooked up to probably a 9-volt battery. And on the sides here I'm going to have to use some putty to cover up these seams. On the Martian head, I'm going to have to take a look at it one more time, see what I got to do to clean it up. But like I said in the first part of this build, that he turned out pretty decent, and I can't wait till I can primer him up and put some color on him, maybe this weekend. The poor guy here, the same thing. I'm going to have to clean him up and then take him down and primer him up and get him ready. Here's the other set of legs that I have to cut off and glue together. Same with his arms. And I ordered this on Amazon last week, and it came in the mail today. This is the first time I'm going to use this. It's Formula 560 canopy glue, and I'm going to use this for his helmet. A lot of model builders use this. I haven't tried it before. I'm going to give it a shot here and see how it works. You can see in the tube here. I don't know if that's going to pick it up or not, but it looks like it's going to be pretty decent to use. The other stuff that I have is microcrystal clear, and it's the same kind of stuff. When it dries clear, and it's resin. I have 3 types of putty. I have your standard testers contour putty in a tube. I have your squadron putty, white putty. I use this a lot. And I also have this here. I've tried it a few times. Perfect plastic putty. I figured I'd share this with everybody on what I'm going to be doing with the Martian Warrior. This is the start of part 2. And everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Martian Warrior. I'm working on the leg here. I shortened the positive and negative wires because there's 4 SMDs in his suit. I didn't want 4 wires to come out of his foot, so I shortened them. Soldered the wire for the positive and negative, and I covered them with some heat shrink. Glued it in position with this tester's glue to hold everything in place. I'm letting it dry for right now. On the bottom of his shoe here, his boot, I drilled a hole. I don't know if you can see it too well. To run the wire through when I hook them up to a power supply, which is probably going to be a 9-volt battery. I'm going to give this a few more minutes to dry, and then I'm going to mount the other side of his leg and then glue them onto the suit. I figured I'd share this with everybody on what I'm doing with the power. For the SMDs, running it through his would be his left leg, and I'll get back with everybody once I get them all finished, and finish the other leg up in his arms, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Martian Warrior. I'm working on the lamppost right now, and it's a hard decision for what color I'm going to use. This is white. This is red, which is very bright, and green that I have temporarily in the lamppost. I don't know how this is going to turn out on video, but I figured I'd show this. The green looks really good in the lamppost. You know, standard would be white, flickering off. But that green really looks cool. I like it. I may use that. On the Martian, I got him almost together. His legs, his suit. I got his arms drying, and I got some putty on those. I've got to do a little cleanup on that. But I figured I'd share this with everybody on what I'm doing with the lamp post for the Martian Warrior, the base, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Martian Warrior. I have the lamp posts all finished. It's all glued together. All I have to do is mask the top off here and then primer the rest of it. And I did go with the green effect. I don't know how that's going to show up on the video. The Martian over here, I just have his head and helmet just temporarily sitting on the suit. It's not glued in yet because I still have to paint the Martian's head. I got it all running off a 9-volt battery right here. It's all ready to take it down to the spray booth and give it a good primer. I still have to work on the arms. I do have his ray gun all finished. I got it glued together. All I have to do now is put some primer on it and paint it. It's coming together really good. Maybe another week or two on the kit and I'll be finished with it. For right now, I figured I'd share this with everyone, what I've been doing with the Martian Warrior. I think it's going to look pretty cool when it's done. Like I said, I went with the green here instead of a white flickering effect, and I think the color, it's going to look pretty cool. I don't know how it's going to look on this video, but I figured I'd share this with everybody, what I've been doing with the Martian Warrior. And this is another update, and I can't wait till this kit's done. It's not going to take much longer. Like I said, maybe another week or two. And I figured I'd share this with everyone on the Martian Warrior, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, I'm back on my Martian Warrior. I have him down in my spray booth. I'm going to be getting ready to put some adhesion promoter on it first. It dries clear, it bonds the paint, does a real great job. I use this on my robot, and it worked just fine. So if anybody's attempting to think of using this down the road, I recommend it. It's really good. It's Duplicolor Automotive Primer Adhesion Promoter. Once I get all the parts here sprayed, with that, I'll hit it with some primer. I'm painting it in an enamel. Here's the base over here. I have things masked off, like where the poor guy's head goes. I'm going to primer that all up. I have the lamp post here. It's ready to go. I have the dome of it covered with it's called parafilm. Laboratories use it. It's flexible, moldable, self-sealing, odorless. I use this on my Battlestar Galactica, and no matter if I hit this with paint or not, it won't go through. And it does a great job. I don't know how it would work on bigger kits, but for figure kits this stuff works great, and I picked this up on Amazon. Like I said, I got the alien head here, the poor guy, the arms, the hand, the ray gun, the tanks, the suit, parts back here that I'm going to hit all with adhesion promoter and some primer. I figured I'd share this with everybody. I'll film it once that's all done with at least the primer, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Martian Warrior. I have it all primered up. Turned out great. Primer turned out really good on all the parts. I'm getting ready now to paint the lamp post, but everything turned out good. Close-up shot here of the Martian's head, primered up really nice. Same thing with the poor guy. He turned out pretty good. The base turned out nice. Lamp post turned out really nice. I'm happy with the results with the primer on it. It turned out really nice. I'm going to use enamel paints, and the paint I chose for the lamp post is classic black, so it's going to be a gloss enamel. Make it shine pretty nice. The tanks, I'm using Chrysler engine red for the tanks right here. Will be Chrysler engine red. I think for the base, I'm going to use for like the steps in this, here on the base, I'm going to use camouflage gray. It's as close to concrete you can get in enamel. The colors I chose for the Martian's face is pale green, olive dab green, and insignia yellow. Plus the other colors I'm going to use on them. The suit turned out really nice, so I'm going to get ready here and get started to paint the lamp post. I figured I'd share this with everybody, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Martian Warrior. Right here, as you can see, I had the lamp post done. It turned out really nice. I like the results. The black that I used, on the base, I have the camouflage gray for the steps. Turned out really nice. The sewer here, I painted flat black, but I'll have to go over it because the shirt's the same color, but I wanted to give the base some color. Here, this goes over the top of the sewer, and it's also flat black. Here's the tanks. Painted them red. They turned out really nice. Over here, the Martian Warrior head, I just painted them all one color right now. He's pale green. I think he turned out really decent. I'm going to add some more color tomorrow to the brain. Down here, the ray gun is just primered. I didn't show it in the last video. I'll have to figure out what color I'm going to paint it. In the instructions it says gray, but I'm going to add some color to it. I figured I'd share this with everybody, what I've been doing today with the Martian Warrior. Painted a few things, it turned out real decent, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Martian Warrior. This is Sunday, November 16th, and I have him down in the spray booth, and I'm going to get ready to apply some more paint. I'm going to do the suit in turquoise, and do the head, do the arms here as well in turquoise, and I don't know how it's going to show up in the video here, but I am using some parafilm, worked good. On the model, also on the light lamp post. There's some light leak in here. I'm going to have to hit this again with some primer and then go over it with some black. The base is all set up. I'm going to do his shirt or coat, whatever he's wearing, in flat black, and hit this sewer with some more flat black. And then later I'll have to do these two parts of the poor guy, which is showing his insides, and I'm going to have to do that with some pinks and skin tone colors. I'm going to probably paint this either a darker gray or a gunmetal for the ray gun. With the suit here, you can see, hopefully, the parafilm. Stuff works great. I figured I'd share this with everyone on what I'm doing with the Martian Warrior. I'll probably do some primer first before I start painting, and I figured I'd share this with everybody on what I'm doing with the Martian Warrior, and everybody have a good day. Alright everybody, back on my Martian Warrior. Here's the base. I painted his shirt flat black. Also the sewer, I'll have to touch up on some spots, but with the color I used for the base, camouflage gray, I think it turned out pretty decent. I have this masked off yet, and this bottom part I'll have to mask it off in here too. That's the inside of his body where he was zapped, I guess, with a ray gun, and it shows his insides. I'll have to paint that next weekend. On the arms, I hit it with the turquoise, and it turned out really nice. On the hands, the alien turned out great. The overall color I painted him first was pale green. I masked his face off, and then I hit it with some olive green, and then I went over it with a coat of yellow, insignia yellow, and I think it turned out really decent. All I have to do to the head is do the eye sockets with red. The suit turned out really decent. I like the look of the turquoise. On the lamp here, I hit this again with some primer, and I brought a battery down to check it out to see if it's still having any light leaks, just a little. So hopefully when I go over it with the black, it'll cover that all up. I'll keep my fingers crossed. I figured I'd share this with everybody on what I'm doing. Once I get done with that lamppost, I'm going to call it a night. And everybody have a good day.